We're here with Coach Beathea and talking about kind of the fall, kind of wrapping up kind of the first phase of your conditioning. Talk a little bit about how things have been going and the work put in by the team so far.
We've really talked a lot this fall about trying to reestablish maybe a little stronger work ethic, a little bit better preparation for training as we come in Monday through Friday. We really feel like we're taking some really positive steps forward as far as what the group is doing in order to prepare for practice. Felt like as we started out early on, the loads were a little bit more challenging for them than what they were used to, and I think that just their mental ability to work through has certainly improved. The other thing that we've really talked a lot about has been them working together as a group, pulling each other through the workouts, encouraging each other through the workouts, identifying that they are working out with a group of other guys, other women, and try to pull them all through the workout as well. And so again, that's another thing that we feel like we're really making good gains toward this fall. All in all, we have a couple guys that are a little bit nicked up, but for the most part, we're pretty healthy. We're still training, so I feel really good about that too.
As you get more into it now, can you talk about kind of the next steps, and do you go kind of to a more event kind of specific training now?
Yes, we've gotten into our 20 hours a week, what we consider in season. We're getting past some of our general preparation phase and more into our event specific work, where the intensities are going to get greater. The volumes will probably remain the same, maybe go down just a little bit, but the pace is going to start to quicken a little bit. We'll get into some spike work, we'll get into some hurdle work, more plyometric work, where it's going to become a little bit more challenging versus the early first 8 weeks were more a matter of mentally, are you able to work through some things? You start to get fatigued, are you able to mentally work through? Now it's going to be a little bit more of, man, this pace is just faster than what we're used to for the first 8 to 9 weeks. But it is a normal progression as we get into Thanksgiving and Christmas break and into the getting ready to start competition. We've got to increase these paces. We've got to start to push the pace in practice, get in the spikes. So it's all things that we need to be able to do. I would guess that it might become a little bit more challenging for some, just because it's a tough transition from general prep work or strength work to more high intensity work.
And as you've been around the group and have got to know them more and more, what have you liked about their work ethic and the way that they've come in and kind of embraced the training and what you guys are doing?
Well, what I've really liked, what I've been really pleased with, impressed with, is the group. There's no one in the group that's really resisted the change in coaching, the change in philosophy. They've all been very open to the challenges that I've placed on them. And so I really feel good about the group that we have to work with, and I really feel good about the gains that we can make as we move forward. They've done a nice job of really being open to the challenges that I've placed on them.